Hi guys! So for today's video, we are going to be looking into what messages do you currently need to hear? And we have 3 piles today. Pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or donation. Hit that little super thanks button. All that stuff that you guys do is really greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for that. And let's get started with pile 1. Pile 1 for you guys. Let's see what message you need to hear currently. After I get rid of this kitty in my lap again. Ugh. I said no. No, no, no. So, what message does pile 1 need to hear? Speaking from your heart is going to be very important currently. You may be able to learn, grow, and overcome obstacles between you and people around you. There could definitely be a reconciliation that could be made here. A peaceful communication is something that could be coming in your way. You may have stuck yourself in gray rock energy where you are trying not to be seen or heard, trying to be invisible, trying not to be interesting in any kind of way, that kind of thing. And that is stopping you from being the person that you're meant to be. That is stopping you from celebrating life's victories. It's stopping you from going to that next level. It's stopping you from being able to give an equal give and take with people around you. But if you start embracing your gifts and your voice and start expressing it, regardless of the crazy that sometimes can happen when people get obsessed with you, or regardless of the fact of whether or not you attract a lot of narcissistic people or energetic vampires, you know how to deal with these situations and you know how to not allow it to affect you or your heart. So Rock Forever is the song that just came to mind. Let's see what else we have. So, you may be looking for love outside yourself, but do you have love within you? Are you giving people the love that you are looking for yourself? What is love? Love is someone patient with you. Love is someone who is kind to you for no reason. Love is leaving little gifts and notes for you to find. Love is laughing together. Love feels comfortable and peaceful. Love can surprise you. Love will awaken your spirit. Love makes you feel good. Love sacrifices. Love compliments you when it's hard to take and when it's easy to take. Love listens. Love appreciates. Love is grateful. Love is understanding, compassionate, and empathetic. Love is free. Love understands. Love is selfless, but self-loving. Love respects your no. What is not love? Love is not carelessness. Love is not callous or critical. Love is not cold. It does not breadcrumb or ghost. Love is not pain or a prison. Love does not cost money, health, or submission. Love cannot be bought. Love is not hate, bitterness, jealousy, competition, or greed. Love is not sex, and sex is not love. Love is not selfish. Love is not cruelty or punishment. Love is not evil. Love is not crass or uncaring. Love is not discipline. Love is not bullying or aggressiveness. Love does not always say yes. Love does not fill a void. Love is not external or shallow. So, it's time to ask yourself, what does love mean to you and what does love not mean to you? Make a list like this of your own where you write out all the things that love means to you and all the things that someone who doesn't love brings with them. All the things that love is and all the things that hate is a good way to put that. And that way you can evaluate what those things are in the people outside of you that you're dealing with, what those things are inside of you as well, and whether or not you're in alignment with your true loving self. Once upon a midnight dreary, creative genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. The fairy bee, my life is sweet. Fiona and the unicorn, the gift of sacred sight. So, right now, You are being told to pay attention to the visions that you receive, the ideas, the messages, the guidance that's coming in. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to those little nudges that you get. Also, remember to be very grateful and satisfied with your life the way that it is, and watch it bloom and grow around you as you embrace it fully and love that this is the life that you have. There is so much to be grateful for in this life. Creative genius. There could definitely be some sort of artistic endeavor that you have been working on or working towards or thinking about working on or towards. Maybe you have kept this a secret and kept it to yourself and you haven't shown it to the world. Now is the time to start networking and communicating and getting yourself out there, allowing your voice to shine, allowing your gifts to be seen, heard, and felt. I just heard as well. So we have the deck card, Eight of Pentacles, the Fox, and the Shark. By the way, somebody asked me the other day what decks I'm using, and I completely forgot to answer. So this is the Book of Shadows Tarot. This is the So Below deck, because there's the As Above and So Below. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. This is the Shapeshifter Oracle deck. I'm pretty sure that's what... Oracle of the Shapeshifter. If anybody wanted to know that. Anyway, the messages you're receiving right now is you may have felt like there is a lot of people out for blood when it comes to you. There may be a lot of jealousy, a lot of bitterness, a lot of resentment around you. There may be a lot of sadness, hurt, and pain that you have gone through. Now it's time to embrace the beauty and the happiness and the joy around you. It's time to really focus on the things that you have that are amazing. And also to believe in your skills, your gifts, and your talents to be able to create the life that you are wanting to create through joyfully working to get there. You are somebody who finds a lot of joy, happiness, peace in whatever it is that you do artistically. Whatever endeavor it is that you have been working on, you find a lot of happiness, joy, and love in it. Love for yourself, love for who you are, and as you dive deeper into these parts of yourself and express yourself more and more, you're going to find more and more love for you, and you're really going to start blooming and blossoming in that love that you're giving yourself. You're going to start giving more love and a higher vibrational love to the world around you as well, because you're going to find that you are healing very quickly through parenting yourself, through giving yourself the love that you didn't necessarily get from outside of you, and allowing yourself to see what love is. And then you will know how to give that love to others, because maybe in the past you haven't always... I'm bad at love. Oh, oh. That song's coming to mind. That was really bad, but... I'm bad at love. Oh, oh. Doesn't mean I don't try, though. But in order to be able to love people to the best of your ability, you have to place that love, that kindness, that care, that compassion, that empathy, that understanding, that patience, that gentleness towards yourself as well. You have to start seeing yourself in the highest light. You have to start seeing yourself as a good life partner and as worthy of a good life partner as well. You also have to be able to defend yourself and stand up for yourself, stand your grounds, and defend your boundaries. 2, you definitely know that there is something coming in the near future. You have been getting hints about it. There is some sort of coming together, a union of some kind, a union where you're going to be able to work together to create peace and stability. You're very protected in your communication at this time, and the communication that you have in the near future with this person is going to be something that brings about something amazing for you. Massive growth. So that is what I have for you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would love it if you could like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button. All those things really help me out so much, you guys. And I thank you so much to all the people who does anything to support this channel and to support me being here as a healer for others. I really do appreciate you guys. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to be here. So thank you for that. Anything that you do, the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, any of the donations, all of that stuff really does make a bigger impact than you guys think. So thank you for that. And let's get started with pile 2. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. For you guys, let's see. What message do you need to hear right now? You're headed towards a leadership position. You are going to have to stand up and defend your position. You're going to have to stand up for your rights, for your values. You're going to have to speak your mind and speak your truth. You're going to have to be seen and heard. Some of you may have a very big problem with being seen and heard. But you have it in you to be a very amazing leader with strength and courage, determination, stability. Born in the Rockies, Coors Light, established in 1978, 8462, 15, 1001, 5562. So there could definitely be somebody that was born in 62, 78, 55, 84. Somebody could be born in the year of the dragon as well, or the year of the tiger. It's time to listen to your intuition, to get in touch with your crown chakra as well. Your third eye and crown chakra are going to be very important for you right now. Make sure that you are meditating. Make sure that you are taking time for yourself. Make sure that you are taking time for your own energies so that you can step into your highest self and listen to the signs, synchronicities, and messages coming your way, as well as your own intuition in regards to whatever situations you're coming up against, because that way you're going to make the best decision possible for everyone involved in a situation. Wahoo's Family Fun Zone, reloadable game card, redeem for points and prizes. Lots of zeros. Oh, oh, it's magic, you know. Dee 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 dee. 2278. Somebody could definitely be born in 78. 3816, 25. 898, 900, 208. I-84. Retain and reload this card for future use. So there could be something that you are going to be obtaining or coming into that you're going to be able to maintain for future use. If you have been like down and out money-wise, financial-wise, then you may be getting ready to come into a lot of finances. Enough finances that you're able to take care of everything you need to take care of and be able to put some away for a rainy day for future use. So remember to make wise decisions when it comes to that. And at the same time, to not worry, because there's going to be more than enough for everything that you need. Stop hating yourself. What they told you was false. You're amazing as you are. Who you love is who you love. What you are attracted to is what you are attracted to. The hate and hurt you feel is projecting. The right people won't hate you for being you and doing what you enjoy best. Walk away from places and people that make you feel stuck and small. Life is too short to waste away in a miserable space, slowly suffocating to death. Self-love. So, as I've told people many, many times, who you love is who you love, and who you're attracted to is who you're attracted to. People get it pretty much now when it comes to the LGBTQ community. Some people still don't, but a lot of people get it when it comes to the LGBTQ community. When it comes to, I am a 34-year-old woman who does not want a 67-year-old man, people have some issues understanding that. When it comes to, I don't want this guy just because he has money, people have some issues with that. People don't really understand why you'd go after a scrub because maybe they have something more valuable. Some of them do. Some of them treat you so much better than other ones. Then again, some of the ones with money do too. And it really doesn't matter. It's not the external things. Whatever it is that you are falling in love with, you are falling in love with on a soul level. And it's time to stop feeling shame or guilt for being who you are or going where you are. Or if, say, you got a gypsy soul and everybody wants to call you the bad guy because you're the one that walked away. Sometimes walking away is actually the best thing that you can do. Just throwing that out there. But in general, maybe that's not the place that you wanted to be yet, and you're just not looking to settle. The unending sadness of looking back. Oh, and now I got me and Bobby McGee is coming to mind. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, baby. If it ain't nothing, it ain't free. Endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past and negative nostalgia, the black cat, the lost magic, atonement, rebalance. Dragonfly mermaid, you've attracted wonderful news. So, okay, you guys have slipped into a negative. I've done this a little bit myself recently, to be honest, and I'm trying to pull myself back up out of it. Dark Room, great song. It's a great song. Check that one out. The Magic, good song too. Something's bumping in the attic. Wish I could feel what I can't see. You'd be able to feel what you can't see if you weren't so worried about it and stuck on the past and hurting. You may be going through a lot of pain right now, a lot of misery, a lot of sadness, loss, hurt. You may be reflecting on a lot of the past things and the horrible, awful things that people have done to you along the way. There could definitely have been a lot of that. You could be scaring off a lot of good things and opportunities in your life, like pushing them away energetically because of the pain that you're feeling right now. Some of you could have actually done black magic at some point in some sort of way, and this could have caused you to lose your gifts temporarily. And if not, there could definitely be somebody in your life who did that to you and they have lost their magic temporarily. You are attracting wonderful news. You have definitely brought in something amazing. You bring life, light, and love to the world, and that is coming back to you. But in order for that to come back to you, you have to be able to get into an energetic vibration of that love, light, joy, and gratitude again. After you listen to Dark Room, go and listen to the song Sparkly, and then listen to Cinnamon. And My Time to Shine. If you haven't seen my High Vibes playlist yet, you could check that out as well. You should be able to find it in my playlists if you click on my profile. I've shared it a lot on my page too. Actually, I just shared it a few days back, so you might even be able to find it there. So anyway, keeping your hope, faith, joy, happiness, and peace alive. You may be overworking yourself to the point of just exhaustion and feeling like no matter what you do, it's not enough because you're holding on too tightly to whatever the situation is. So it's time to just let go and surrender and allow things to flow naturally. Allow yourself to have faith that things are going to work out in the best way possible for you moving forward. There is definitely a lot of people that are fighting over your time, your attention, your energy. There's a lot of people finding you to be this beautiful, positive, joyful beacon of hope, love, and light in this world. And there may be a lot of people who have clung on to you in some sort of way codependently, and it could have caused a lot of toxicity in the past. It could have caused a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of rejection. Right now, though, there's a lot of people that are really wanting to get closer to you, wanting to get to know you better, wanting to provide light for you the way that you have provided light for the world around you as well. There could definitely be people trying to get you into a funner state of mind again and trying to get you to lighten up and trying to get you to just be happy again, because maybe you slipped out of that happy energy vibe and people are trying to do for you what you have done for them in the past. So you may not see this fully, but this is definitely something beautiful that is going to be going on around you right now, is people are really trying to lift your spirits the way that you have lifted their spirits. And it's time to allow yourself to come up out of the misery, sadness, hurt, pain, and loss, and to realize that there are so many beautiful opportunities in front of you, that those doors that closed were meant to close for a reason. And as soon as you fully close those doors, you can step through some new doors, and maybe, just maybe, there will be some amazing things behind those doors. There may be pain, hurt, sadness, and loss again, but if you're not willing to risk that, then you're never going to have the happiness, joy, love, and beauty either. So you got to be able to make those risks and make those changes. That's what I have for this pile. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonates, what you might be going through, all those kinds of things. And if you guys did enjoy this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button. And thank you to each and every one of you who have done that. You guys are amazing, and you guys really make a bigger difference in my life than you know, just by taking a couple seconds to hit that like or that share or that timestamp and donation. All of it really helps me out so much, and I truly appreciate you guys. So thank you for that, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. For you guys, let's see what message you're currently needing to hear. There's something getting ready to be exposed, pulled out of the closet. There's something that's getting ready to be shown. There could definitely be like a one-night stand type of situation where somebody doesn't remember what happened. Something along those lines, because this pineapple always makes me think of the pineapple episode in How I Met Your Mother. Somebody could be very angry at this time as well. Angry orchard, hard cider. Could have even been somebody that you had a one-night stand with that was upset that it wasn't something more, or vice versa. Somebody could really be upset about something that was said as well, or something that got brought out of the closet. Something might have actually got brought out of the closet. Somebody may have been exposed for something, whether that's you or somebody else. There's a lot of anger here. There's a storm brewing, but there's a lot of beauty coming with this storm as well. There's a newfound confidence and a newfound freedom, a newfound ability to be able to express yourself. You're very protected in your speech right now. You're very protected in your presence as well. The light that you shine is very inspiring. You're going to be in a very calm, confident energy throughout this situation. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. That's what I think of every time that little bell comes out, is every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Zuzu's petals! Zuzu's petals! Somebody could be finding out just how important they are. Maybe you felt like you really didn't impact anybody in this world. Some of you could have felt suicidal, or like you just wish you weren't born, or like you just wish that you could be taken out of this place because you hate it here, and something along those lines. Somebody could actually even be really angry that you feel this way for some of you as well. Their love was conditional. Yours was unconditional. That's why it cut so deeply. You accepted them, flaws and all, but since you weren't perfect, it was never good enough, no matter how much you gave. Walk away from things that make you believe that you are not good enough. Tell yourself that you are good enough. They are too, but it doesn't mean that they are good for you. You have the world to give, just with the love in your heart. Some people just don't understand that. Open your eyes to those who think that you are enough as you are. Work on you, your goals, self-love, confidence, and balance, your life. The universe has some amazing people to bring into you as soon as you release the past to make room. So, you don't just automatically attract unconditional love because you have unconditional love. And sometimes when you have unconditional love, you do not embrace the shadow side of love. The shadow side of love is just as important as the light side of love. Being able to tell people clearly, bluntly, calmly, confidently, exactly what you feel, exactly what you think, and exactly what you need or want in a situation, what doesn't work for you, what your boundaries are, what is disrespect to you. Being able to express all those things is extremely important and valuable in love. So working on you, your goals, your dreams, working on being able to express yourself more fully, more confidently, more stably, without stress, without worry, feeling safe doing so, feeling comfortable doing so. And you know what? You're going to feel safe and comfortable around certain people in doing that. And other people you're not going to feel safe and comfortable doing that with. Sometimes it's just triggers from the past. But a lot of times when you're feeling like you definitely cannot express yourself to somebody, that is a red flag in and of itself to move away from that situation. Of course, when we're learning how to express ourselves, it can be very hard and it can be very frightening. And it can also cause us to lash out at people in a very angry way as well. Somebody could have been extremely angry with you on an all-the-time basis because of the fact that their love was conditional and yours was unconditional. Somebody could have actually had a sex addiction in this situation as well. The other person could have had a sex addiction and you could have loved them anyway, or you could have had a sex addiction and they had some other something going on where you loved them anyway and they didn't love you and they couldn't understand what you were going through or how you were finding your way out, or whatever the case may be. Snow White and her animal friends, you inspire trust and confidence. The fairy ring, new skills, advanced training, rapid improvements. Exactly. The delicate fairy and her ferrets. Change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. So, change. The song that's coming to mind right now is Metamorphosis by Orda Prophet. That one's been coming out a lot lately. So if you haven't watched any of my more recent videos, you may want to delve into some of those because that one has been coming out a lot lately. And in the beginning of it, he's saying that change is not something that most people do. In fact, most people fight change very strongly. But change is inevitable. The only variable is rate. What rate are you going to change at? Are you going to go with the flow? Are you going to be flexible and adaptable? And are you allowing these changes to come into your life? Or are you holding on to the past and holding on to bitterness, resentment, anger, sadness, pain, loss, whatever it is that is behind you? Don't look behind you. Now Callan Raps is coming to mind. Callan Raps is coming to mind too. With, I want to say Saturdays too. But, do you think about me? Do you think about me? Do ya? I know you won't listen, bro, but please get off the drugs. 'Cause they can't get you high enough. Do you think about me? Do you think about me? Do you think about me? Well, do ya? You could be making somebody else's addiction about you. And you could be getting angry because of the fact that they can't walk away from whatever addiction that is. You could be getting angry as well because of the way that they've self-sabotaged with you because of that. And you could even be getting angry because somebody walked away from you because you couldn't leave your addiction. You are really going to be learning a lot of new skills in the near future. You are stepping into advanced training. There's going to be a lot going on, and you're going to have to be very quick moving. You inspire trust and confidence in other people. You really inspire people to feel very safe, comfortable, warm, cozy, loved, and cared for when you're around. And change is natural and good, but yes, it can hurt. Some of you may actually even lose a pet, but you may go out and get a new one. You can never replace that beautiful animal in your life, but you can give a new home to another beautiful animal. And the nice part about animals is that most of them are never going to live as long as us, so we can give even more of them a good space to live while they're here. And they're grateful for that after they are gone. The Knave of Swords, the Knave of Cups, the Fire Ant, and the Wolf. So, you could have dealt with a lot of drama, gossip, chaos. You could have dealt with a lot of people backbiting, a lot of people gang stalking, people just very hurtful, watching you and enjoying seeing you in your misery, sadly. Maybe even thinking you're weird or things like that. There could be somebody that's watching from the outside that wants to come in and apologize for the chaos or drama they created in your life. You may actually be watching someone from the outside and you may be ready to express your apologies or your love to somebody and then move away from the situation and let it go. There may be a need for closure here in general. You're learning how to be able to look in the mirror and look at yourself with the eyes of love, regardless of what anybody else sees, regardless of whether or not anyone else accepts you. You do belong here. You are amazing. You are wonderful. And you are meant to be here. You have a purpose in this world. And I'm not saying, oh, you're a chosen one. Everybody is chosen. It's all in whether or not we choose to show up for what we're chosen for. And also, even the ones who do commit suicide were chosen. Judas had an important role. He was chosen to betray Jesus. If he didn't betray Jesus, that story never would have happened. Just as much as it never would have happened if Jesus wouldn't have allowed him to and surrendered his life. Isn't that as much a suicide as his suicide was? Jesus allowed himself to be killed to atone for everyone's sins. Judas killed himself to atone for his own sins. And at the same time, do I feel like that is the right way to do that? Not necessarily. But that's the stories we all grew up on. And we grew up believing it was evil to do that. And that we'd go to hell. But anyway, well, not all of us. A lot of us, because that is the most prevalent religion in this world. It's starting to tone it down a bit. But anyway, you definitely have the ability to be a great leader, but leading through your walk is going to be the most important thing and not your talk. Leading through showing people how to walk away from things that are not good for them and how to love themselves as unconditionally as they love others around them is going to be very important, is going to allow you to be a great leader. Being able to accept the apologies coming in, being able to forgive those people, and being able to live your life, being able to be understanding and compassionate towards yourself and towards others, and being able to show others just how to do that as well is something that is very important about your purpose in being here. You are definitely somebody very amazing. You know what? There could even be somebody that you had something with for a short time that completely lied to you and just fucked up everything in your world in some sort of way, and there could be a lot of anger that you're holding on to for this too. Know that the scales will be balanced out and that those people will go through their own karmic lessons. The buck stops with you is what I just heard, and they are going to get karma for the way that they treated you. And karma is not necessarily a punishment. It is a learning experience for them. They can choose whether or not they're going to learn, but the universe is going to continue to drop bigger and bigger and bigger towers on their head until they fucking get the message. So depending on how stubborn this person is, they may go through a whole hell of a lot before they come out the other side. Healing is a painful process. And more than anything else, that's what this person needs, is healing. And that's what you need, is healing. So take the time to love you and to help yourself heal, to show others how to do the same. So that's what I have for this pile. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what might be going on with you, who these people could be. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button. And thank you to each and every one of you who does anything to support my channel. You guys are fucking amazing and you make a big impact for me in my life. So thank you for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.